How to receive 14 million Naira or $14,000. Empowerment funds over and over again for life from the CMCS, Smart Cooperative Contribution Empowerment Program. The CMCS Smart Cooperative Contribution Empowerment Program is the world's first, smartest, largest, and most innovative member contributory empowerment program. Through its unique contribution system, Adashi Ajo Isusu, which uses a 9x cooperative compounding matrix, it aims to help its members to raise up to 14 million Naira or $14,000 over and over again for life. CMCS is the product of the fusion of vision and mission by the two corporate organizations, the Master Fingers Crowd Smart Solutions Nigeria Limited and the Crowd Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. These two indigenous organizations share a common mission and vision to banish household poverty and create household prosperity with a view to restoring the African household's dignity, values, and social inclusiveness. We believe that our African-centered empowerment program will help to reverse the negatives in the global African narratives of poverty, squalor, disease, and violence on the one hand, and help to create an African reality of a prosperous people on the other. The program is conceived as a digital and non-digital contribution initiative, which will grant access to empowerment funds to the most vulnerable persons and groups in the society. It is anchored on the African traditional contribution model commonly called Adashi, Isusu, or Ajo, which has traditionally helped people to raise funds for sundry purposes. CMCS is a revolving residual and empowerment fund which is neither repayable nor have any string attached. It's believed that every member will be able to start receiving their empowerment funds within 3 to 6 months of their contribution into the empowerment funds pool. Our vision is to help create a wealthy and prosperous African society. Our mission aims to establish 100 million wealthy African households through our empowerment program over the next 5 years. Through our empowerment program, we hope to banish the plague of household poverty from Africa and create wealth for all Africans, beginning with Nigeria. Funds for the CMCS Empowerment Program are raised through membership contributions in the first instance. In addition, we solicit donations from governments, government institutions, corporate organizations, local and international donor agencies, including public-spirited individuals, etc., to support our empowerment initiatives. We don't invest our members' funds in any business venture. This is to avoid the exposure of the fund to unnecessary risks and guarantee its safety. Every member is therefore expected to make a one-time, lifetime, out-of-pocket contribution of 8,000 Naira or $8 to the project's revolving fund pool. Out of the 8,000 Naira or $8 contributed by each member, 4,000 Naira or $4 is deducted and contributed on behalf of every new member on the basis of first come, first served. Once a contributor is listed and assigned a registration number, he/she will also receive contributions on the basis of their number on the contribution register in both cycles 1 and 2 on the basis of first come, first served. The contribution to be received by each contributor member in each cycle round is compounded by 9 to the tune of the amount of their contributions in each previous cycle's round as deducted from source in the previous cycle round. Receipt of empowerment funds in this program doesn't require the provision of collateral, guarantor, sales of product or service of any kind, or the performance of referral duties. However, it is the responsibility of each member to publicize and invite new members to join the Cooperative Empowerment Program in order to facilitate and accelerate the collection of the empowerment funds. Consequently, we reward members who opt to put in the effort to publicize our empowerment program and invite new members by paying them an instant invitation reward of 2,000 Naira or $2 for any new member who joins the cooperative through their invitation. We strongly believe that in this way, we're also empowering members who could spare the time and effort to earn an extra and limitless daily income for themselves. Now let me explain how our 9x compounding contribution system helps to grow members 4,000 Naira or $4 into 14 million Naira or $14,000 in the 2 cycles. 1. Every contributor joins the cooperative with a one-time, lifetime, out-of-pocket contribution of either 8,000 Naira or $8. 2. Out of the 8,000 Naira or $8, 4,000 or $4 is automatically paid for a new member as a contribution in round 1 of cycle 1. 3. 9 persons are placed under every new member by the system, and those 9 new members will in turn contribute either 4,000 Naira or $4 each to the person they're placed under, so that the person they're placed under can start collecting contributions. This process is duplicated for everyone who joins the Cooperative Empowerment Program. 4. The first contribution each member will receive will be 36,000 Naira or $36. 5. Out of the 36,000 Naira or $36, 30,000 or $30 will be deducted and used to make a second round of contribution for the beneficiary in cycle 1. 6. The empowerment contribution beneficiary will therefore take home either 6,000 Naira or $6 as the balance of the round 1 contribution. 7. Because the round 1 beneficiary has contributed 30,000 or $30 to the round 2 contribution pool from his or her contribution collected in round 1, the beneficiary will also receive 30,000 Naira or $30 from 9 persons. 8. The total amount the round 2 beneficiary will receive will be either 270,000 Naira or $270. 9. From the fund received as round 2 contribution, 150,000 or $150 will be deducted and contributed as round 3 contribution, and the beneficiary will receive the balance of 120,000 Naira or $120. 10. Because the beneficiary has made a contribution of 150,000 Naira or $150 from the contribution received in round 2, he or she will in turn receive a total of 1,350,000 Naira or $1,350, being the total amount contributed by 9 persons who have also received round 2 contribution. 11. This brings cycle 1 to an end for each member, while it begins cycle 2 for them. 12. Out of the fund received in round 3 of cycle 1, 8,000 Naira or $8 will be used to recycle each beneficiary back to round 1 of cycle 1 so that they can continue the stream of contribution funds collection again and again. 13. Also, 200,000 Naira or $200 will be deducted from the round 3 fund collected and contributed for the beneficiary as round 1 cycle 2 contribution. 14. The take-home contribution amount from the round 3 fund in cycle 1 will be 1,042,000 Naira or $1,042. 15. Because the beneficiary has been migrated to cycle 2 after contributing 200,000 Naira or $200, he or she will in turn receive 1,800,000 Naira or $1,800 as the cycle 2 round 1 contribution. 16. 400,000 Naira or $400 will be automatically deducted from the amount received in cycle 2, round 1 and contributed on their behalf as cycle 2, round 2 contribution. The beneficiary will therefore receive a net balance of 1,400,000 Naira or $1,400 from the round 2 contributed amount. 17. Again, because the beneficiary has made a 400,000 Naira or $400 contribution, they will receive the same contribution amount from 9 persons each. 18. This will bring their total received amount to 3,600,000 or $3,600 in round 2 of cycle 2. 19. Out of this amount, 1,250,000 or $1,250 will be deducted and contributed as cycle 2, round 3 contribution. 20. The beneficiary will therefore receive a net sum of 2,350,000, $2,350 as round 2 collection in cycle 2. 21. Again, because the beneficiary made a contribution of 1,250,000 or $1,250, they will also receive contributions of 1,250,000 or $1,250 from 9 persons each to the tune of 11,250,000 or $11,250. This will be the last total amount to be collected each time a member cycles out cycle 2, round 3. 22. Once again, 8,000 or $8 will be deducted to return the beneficiary back to cycle 1 round 1, while 200,000 or $200 as administrative fee. This ends the cycle 2 contribution rounds. 23. The beneficiary will therefore receive a net sum of 11,042,000 or $11,420 at the end of round 3, cycle 2. 24. The net total amount of contribution a beneficiary will take home each time cycles 1 and 2 rounds are completed will be 1,268,000 or $1, 268 plus 13,590,000 or $13,590 equal sign 14,858,000 or $14,858 out of a gross total of 16,956,000 or $16,956. 25. Because the beneficiary has been recycled back into both cycles 1 and 2, they will repeat the cycles of contributions collection each time a cycle round is completed. This will happen over and over again for life. Please note that a 10% withdrawal fee is applicable to all collections in cycle 1. while a withdrawal fee of 15% is applicable to all net withdrawable sums in Cycle 2 rounds. In addition, an administrative charge of $200,000 or $200 applies at the end of each Cycle 2 round. Finally, there are 7 other things about CMCS everyone should know and tell others. If you don't know what to tell others about CMCS, this is what you should tell them. Tell them that 1. CMCS is an empowerment scheme initiated by Crowd Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited and Masterfingers Crowd Smart Solutions, Nigeria Limited. 2. CMCS is currently accepting registration from the public with a view to creating wealth for everyone and ameliorating household poverty. 3. CMCS will fund every member's business or project to the tune of 14 million Naira or $14,000 without any repayment. 4. Members will receive the funds in tranches within 3 to 6 months of joining the CMCS Empowerment Program. 5. CMCS is not a loan company or a referral or MLM scheme. You don't need collateral, guarantor, referral, or sales qualifications to benefit from its empowerment funds. 6. CMCS is a non-profit organization which generates its funds from members' one-time, lifetime contributions of 8,000 Naira or $8 for international contributors. 7. CMCS will fund its members up to a total net sum of 14 million Naira or $14,000 over and over again for life. Congratulations for taking the bold step to step out of poverty and into a lifetime of prosperity.